Hey guys, welcome back to today's video in which we're going to be talking about how to build a small house such as this one right here. Okay, so to start off building the small house, what we're going to do first is make a 25 by 25 foot square. Like so. And next I'm going to use the offset tool to pretty much make my borders of the walls around the house. Now I'm going to make this about 12 inches thick. And next I'm going to use the push-pull tool to actually make the walls. And for the height, I'm actually going to make this 10 feet high. Like so. And so next one I'm probably going to do is make the windows and door of the house. For the door, I'm going to actually make this 4 foot by 7 foot or feet. Like so, and just use the push-pull tool to actually make the door, and there you go. And now to make the windows, I'm actually going to use the measuring tool, so I'm going to make it 3 feet high. I'm going to make it leveled with the top of the door, make it 3 feet away from the wall. And 3 feet away from the door. I'm going to do the similar thing to the other side. 3 feet away from the door. And 3 feet away from the wall. Next we can just use our rectangle tool and just fill it in. Once that is done, we can use our eraser tool and get rid of the measurements because we won't be using them anymore. And then we can do the same thing we did to our door using the push-pull tool. Alright, once that's done, I'm gonna actually select everything and make this entire thing into a group, or group the entire thing. And now that that's done, I guess we can get started on making the roof now. To make the roof, I'm actually going to start off using the rectangle tool and filling up the entire top space. Then I'm going to use the line tool. What I'm going to do first is find the midpoint, and I'm probably going to make the line about 5 feet high. And then I'm going to connect both sides. And then we can get rid of the middle line too because we won't be using it. Next, I'm going to use the push-pull tool and drag the roof back. And honestly, the roof is still incomplete because like a normal roof wouldn't look like this actually. So what I'm going to do is use the offset tool again. Click once and actually probably make it about 6 inches. Yeah, that's good enough. Then I'm going to use the pencil tool and draw from here to here, because we don't want this line or this sort of bar to actually fall back, or to actually fall back once we're using the push-pull tool. And our roof is done. Okay, looking good. I mean, if this line is kind of bothering you, I think what you can do is select it and click hide. Double click, select and hide, and there you go. You can do the same thing for the back too if you want. And now what we can do is make the borders for our doors and windows. And to do that, what I'm going to do first is select the rectangle tool and make the rectangle in the front of the windows. And for the door, I'm going to actually make the rectangles in the back, or against the back edges. And then I'm going to use the offset tool. And I think a 3-inch border should be good enough. Like so. And then one thing you might find a bit weird is, or awkward here, is all of this right here. A normal door wouldn't have that. And so to get rid of that, what we're going to do first is select that line, that bottom line, then use the move tool and just drag it down, like that. And now since we have that done, we can just get rid of this middle part, or section that's covering up the windows and door. And then you can just use the push-pull tool again, right here, and drag this out towards the front. And okay, for borders, since it's on the front, what you can do when using the push-pull tool is you can use the back edge of the door or the other window right here, like so, to level it. Like so, again, for the other door or window. And now that our borders are done, the only thing we have left to do is pretty much color the entire house. And to actually color, what you can do is click on the materials on the right panel. Oh wait, I just forgot about something. We forgot about the windows. To make the windows, it's actually pretty simple. Locate the midpoint and use the rectangle tool and just connect the two sides. Like so. And now to color in the windows, we go back to our materials panel and find glass and mirrors right here and just select one of them. Here you can see we have our windows. For a roof, we can use the roofing panel. So, and then for the walls, I'm probably just gonna click on synthetic surfaces and use one of these. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is when you're painting the walls of this house, since the entire thing is grouped, like if you color, well, try to color one wall, will end up coloring the entire thing. So you're gonna actually have to double click on it and then start coloring independently. And since this part wasn't part of our actual or initial group, we can just color that in after. I'll probably make like the sides and railings black though of the roof. Now for our borders, you can probably also make this black too. Alright, so final thing we can do to make this house look a bit more nice is take the roof, or this part at least, and pull it out by about 6 inches. And same for the back. I'll color that in two. And well then, there you go, we've finished our house. Looks pretty good. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching, folks.